How's it going, guys? Like everybody else, I'm just anticipating the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather fight. Now, I already did a prediction video back in January, but that was when I thought the fight was going to happen in March, but the fight didn't happen. So if Pacquiao and Mayweather do fight later this year, I'll do a more up-to-date prediction video. But this video is just mainly about the strengths and weaknesses of both fighters. And I'm going to start with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the smartest boxer I've ever seen. I don't know any other fighter that can match him in intelligence. If you notice, Roger Mayweather doesn't really have to tell Floyd Mayweather anything, because the only thing Roger might tell him is don't stand toe-to-toe with this fighter, just box him. But other than that, he doesn't really have to tell Mayweather anything, because as Mayweather fights, he's always thinking, and usually by the 4th or 5th round, he already knows how to beat his opponent. And another strength of Mayweather is he's very efficient with his punches. Now, he doesn't throw as many punches as the average welterweight would throw, but if Mayweather throws like 40 punches, there's a good chance he's going to land 50% or above on his punches. He's very accurate, and he's a very good counter puncher. Now, a weakness of Floyd that I've noticed is in his boxing stance. If you notice, his famous Philly shell stance, that shoulder roll. Now, that stance works really good against a fighter that's slow, or just a fighter that's just average in speed. But when he fights a fighter that has good speed, and if he uses that Philly shell stance, he will get caught. He got caught against Shane Mosley the other night using that Philly shell stance in the 2nd round, when Mayweather was standing like this, and then Shane Mosley just came in with that right hand and just caught him dead on the chin and had Floyd Mayweather wobbly. Mayweather was hurt bad. And again, when he fought Zab Judah, he got caught with a punch early in the fight that it didn't hurt him as bad as the punch that Mosley threw against Mayweather, but it did catch him off guard. But one thing I noticed about Floyd is when he's fighting against a fighter that's got speed, what he does is he switches his stance. He'll start off in Philly shell stance, but he'll also switch to a high hand stance when he's fighting against a fast fighter. And if you notice, he did that with Shane Mosley, and he did that with Zab Judah. He was constantly switching from the Philly shell stance to the high hand stance. Now, if Pacquiao was to fight Mayweather, I'm pretty sure that Pacquiao will be catching Mayweather if he stands in that Philly shell stance, because Pacquiao comes in at different angles. So, he'll be coming in from this way, he'll catch him, or he might come in from this way, catch him this way. So if I was Floyd, I wouldn't use Philly shell defense too much, because Pacquiao will probably blow right through that. And I'm pretty sure Freddie Roach is watching those tapes trying to figure out ways to get through that defense. I bet you that's one of the main things he's teaching Pacquiao, is how to get through that Philly shell defense. Now, for Manny Pacquiao, what makes him, well, his strengths are he's got excellent stamina, good punching power. He can be a good counterer at times, but he's not as good as Mayweather in counter punching. But he can catch people off guard at times too, because he's got fast reflexes and he does find openings. Now, one thing that I think that can be in Pacquiao's advantage is that he throws a lot of punches. And I could see Pacquiao stealing rounds from Mayweather, because check this out. If Pacquiao throws 100 punches and lands 20, And then you got Floyd Mayweather, who throws 40 punches and lands 20. I'm pretty sure the judges will give that round to Pacquiao just because he was the busier fighter. See, Pacquiao's work rate is much higher than Mayweather's, and that could actually cause a problem for Mayweather big time. I could see Pacquiao stealing rounds just because he throws so many more punches. He's just way, way busier. But Pacquiao isn't quite as accurate as Mayweather. But if Pacquiao and Mayweather land close to the same amount of punches, like I said, I can see Pacquiao stealing rounds from him. Now, when Pacquiao fought Cotto, and when he fought Joshua Clottey, Pacquiao has a bad habit of leaving himself open for uppercuts. Now, I don't know, when he stands like this, I think he's probably holding his arms too far apart, which is allowing his opponents to sneak in right through that opening and catch him with uppercuts. Because I noticed Miguel Cotto and Joshua Clottey just catching him with like 2 or 3 uppercuts in a row. And I was like, damn, Pacquiao needs to tighten this up. Keep them arms close together like this. Don't leave openings like that. Because if Mayweather sees that, he will take advantage of that. And sometimes Pacquiao holds his hands kind of low. That's another flaw. I noticed that when he fought Miguel Cotto, when he got comfortable in the late rounds, when he knew he was just beating the crap out of him, there were times when he'll hold his hands almost by his waist, and then Cotto would catch him with a jab, which is a punch he could have easily blocked if he just would have kept his hands up. And if you fight against Floyd Mayweather, you got to keep your hands up at all times. If you start holding your hands low, then Mayweather will catch you. Well, tell me what you guys think. If you if you can name some other strengths and weaknesses from both fighters, tell me what you think about that in your comments below, and I'll see you guys later.